Hello guys, welcome back to this another day, another trading day. And what we are going to do, basically we're going to be making a trade breakdown to see the insights before the market happens, and to show you some key insights, and we analyze this price action. So we are going to start on with Euro NZD. In the previous videos I was analyzing, because it can take a lot of time, so we can't do everything at once. So I was analyzing, I analyzed gold, I analyzed Euro, USD JPY. So I'm going to analyze these other pairs. We are going to analyze Euro NZD, we are going to analyze card, as we are going to see. So you can put in the comment section what you want to, because I'm going to be analyzing these things on a daily basis. So you can put in the comment section what we can be analyzing on a daily, so that I can give you some key insights on what I can see and what we can trade. So we are going to analyze. I'm going to start on with Euro NZD. Euro NZD, this pair, I've started hating it. Why? Because it doesn't respect my price action. So I have to chill this pair, because you see, I analyzed this trade the other time and I took a buy trade. What do we see? We're observing that market was bullish. Up to this point I had to put market was good, giving good price action. So I anticipated that market was going to continue going upwards, but what happened? Market just reached there, then it crashed. So I've stopped trusting this pair. I've stopped trusting it, because it had all signs of what? It had all signs of a clear market of a breakout to the market, to a standing bullish. But all of a sudden, because you can see that around here we could see that there was a breakout, market structure shift, and again also here market structure shift. Now this, mind you, this is H4, and H4 zones are always H4 zones are always accurate, like not accurate, but they're always significant. So it had to market structure shift, and this was our left shoulder. So we anticipated that market would come back to this side here, to this left shoulder here. The problem with it wasn't fresh. That's the only problem with it. But on other brokers it was fresh. You can see this zone here. We're anticipating that market would come here, but all of a sudden it broke out to the downside. So I have no clear price action for this. The only price action is that, the only thing we can be looking for sales. I'm seeing a buying opportunity, but I can't trust it. Why? Because this pair, I don't know what's wrong with it. We can see that if you analyze, if you are to go to use the strategy, and also here, what do we see? We can see this order block here, but though it's not a good order block. I can't take it. So let me just stick to it. Let me stick to my price action. This order block, if you know order blocks here, but this order block here is not valid, unless when you go to lower time frames, you can see that it's valid. So here we can see that there's been breakout to the market to the upside. It's something like this. Market comes big, market's dropping, then all of a sudden market comes back, it takes out this high, and then you can say that it can come back to this zone here to retrace to this zone, and then it continues up. Or market can come back to this zone here, or there are three zones you can consider. You can consider this zone here, or you can consider this zone, or you can consider this lower zone here. So it's up to you, and to get a clear entry. But this one is a clear sign of a push to the upside. So if I'm to take this trade, I have to put a target. I can target this zone here, because it's a clear, it's the only zone available. And market can push to around this zone here. If I trust this zone, it can push towards here. It makes a retracement, and then it pushes around there. From here, it can either break to the upside, or it can continue to the downside. Yeah, it's up to you. It's up to the market to do its thing, because we don't control the market. For us, the only thing is to pick profits and we disappear. So this is the only zone around which I can trust, or we can put this zone here, though it's also not ideal. The only zone I'm waiting for is either when market comes here, I buy around here, I make a long, I put my order around here, then we can see up to there. Yeah, so that's on Euro NZD. So when you go on this card Swiss franc is in it was bearish. Yeah, it has been bearish from Friday, because I traded it, though it wasn't a long-term trade, and then I had to move out. I think I traded it on Friday, but I had taken long without seeing it. I saw it yesterday, but it wasn't in a good trade entry. Yeah? So it was yesterday, but there was no any trade opportunity. Yeah? But I can see here on 4 hour, what do we see? I can see that, and though it has not yet fully formed, our structure has not yet fully formed. We can see around here, when you use a line chart, we can observe and see a clear market structure. We can see that if market breaks above that zone, we shall be anticipating for a retracement towards this zone. Remember, mind you, this is H4, and H4 zones are ideal. Yeah. So, but also this zone here, when I go on H1, I can see that where market wanted to reverse. Market, you see what happened. Now it's a clear sign of a bullish scenario. Market was coming. Now this is like a scenario which happened on gold, the one I told you. Now market reacted around this zone here, and also we are bullish. You see what happened here. Market came like this, then we're thinking, because it broke, we can see it broke using line chart, we're anticipating that market would come back around here. But what happened? If we break around that, we shall anticipate market to come. We may not anticipate market to go back this side. We shall put our buy here to continue up to this side. Excuse me. So up to that side. Yeah, have you seen that? Let me go on the line chart and show you. Now this zone, this is the zone I'm talking about. You see this zone here. Now this zone can act as my entry point. This zone, because it's a failed Quasimodo zone. Yeah, market can retrace around here, because we're thinking that it would be respected for a bearish scenario, but it wasn't. So if we go above it, and there are higher chances that we may retrace toward this zone, and we buy around here, because you can see that on H1, what do we see? We saw that market broke around here. There was a first breakout, and there was a retracement around. We expected the retracement towards this zone. So market can come either towards this zone here. This will be our last defense line. But our entry here, if we close the way it is, if we close the way we are, we can buy around there and target this, and we can target this, can target that zone. So that's my, let's go on lower time frames and see. You can see this gap here. We have this gap here. Market may come about it. We can put two entries around here and around here, but this gap there, these gaps are always, market can come, always comes back to them and fill them, and it goes up. If you follow if you follow how market, these gaps, if you study these gaps, they are ideal zones. First wait a minute. You know this zone, whoa, this zone was activated. your market may not come back to this zone. I didn't think you see, when we use the line chart, we can see that this zone here, it was tapped in, so we are bullish. We are going to retrace around this zone. So we have this zone here and this zone. If you close if you close above this, we can retrace around here or this zone, and we continue bullish. So I'm done with euro, with CAD, Swiss franc. Then we go to this other pair, CAD, USD Swiss franc. Yeah, USD Swiss franc is also, we are turning bullish after. Now this one is also, now this one is more ideal than the other, so we can anticipate that we can retrace up to the, now this is my zone entry. I will enter around here. In fact, this one, now this one doesn't need any more analysis, because it's a clear buy. Now the only challenge will be getting an exit plan, since we are even having NFP. But NFP, I anticipate that we can sell gold and buy other USD pair. The USD pair may be stronger on this NFP, because price actions telling me that. And we can see that this pair, what we are rejecting some zone here. What do we see? We are rejecting these zones here. We are rejecting this zone. You see, we rejected this zone here daily, and I'm anticipating that market left here a support zone. If we clear up this support zone, it can help us to push up to this zone. But there is this is my zone here, my first zone for my take profit. This zone here will be my first zone here, and other zones. Now this is USD Swiss franc, a buy around there. Now this one, it hasn't taken me like much time, because I can see the price action is aligning with the price action around it is aligning with my strategy, the way I use. Now the problem will be market may not activate me now. That will be the only problem, that market may just continue. But I see, but market may come back around here and it continues. That's my say about this pair. So we have only got two this CAD Swiss franc and USD Swiss franc, our pairs. Now on Euro USD, I was trading it, but the price action around it wasn't nice. After us getting this, we rejected this. After taking out this liquidity above that highs, we're seeing a sharp fall. But for also this trade, I have also my zone here. I don't know if it will be tapped, but if it taps, it will be a good entry. I don't know if it will tap it. Yeah, that will be only my entry on that pair, and I'll be exiting around here on this pair. That will be my welcome to my YouTube channel and TikTok, wherever you're getting this from. That will be my that will be my what? That will be my only zone. That will be my only zone here. That's my only zone on. That's my only zone on this pair. Yeah. That's the on Euro USD. Now let me go on Great British Pound USD. But these pairs are usually the same. Yeah, these pairs, okay, almost the same. Yeah, they almost trade the same. Then they can differ small, but everything else is the same. Now the problem with this, one can be rejecting a lot. One can have a good price action. One cannot. Yeah, all of them I'm seeing around here. Now for this one, I can see that we can sell from here. All of them are showing some clear sign of a sell around that zone. If you go in 1 hour, we can see that we can retrace around that and we sell. When you go on Great British Pound NZD, and this one, it's a clear, this one has no price action. because it has been rejecting and the overall momentum has been bearish. So this one I have no say about it, unless when we go on higher time frames where you can get a clear sign. But this one, the problem with this pair, it's not displaying any good price action. Even in the previous time, you can see that it was consolidating a lot. Yeah, it was choppy. You see this one, so it was a trending thing. It was a trending move, but it was taking a lot of time. Yeah, look at this from here up to now. This was March 3rd of March, up to this zone, up to 24th of March. You see how many candles. It wasn't giving a good price action. The price action will mean that we want like something to consolidate a bit, and then we go like we give a pure move to the downside up to the upside. Let's compare with this card Swiss franc. You can see that it was consolidating. It was consolidating for some time around here. Then like the price action is clear. It was consolidating around here. It broke. Yeah, the price action is clear, but for this one I don't see any price action. Yeah? So that's it, guys. Thank you, and I wish you a blessed NFP. Thank you, guys.